Hi, good morning. This is Manuel Gaskin. I'm reaching out to different people out there for support for me in trying to get a wheelchair ramp minivan. This has been an ongoing matter trying to raise money and donation funds throughout Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. I'd like to wish all of y'all a happy new year, 2016. I am right now in the process, have a power wheelchair that I am using to get around DC, Maryland, Virginia. Right now, I'm looking for a used minivan or a minivan that I can get far as on GoFundMe.com right now with a donation. Anyone wants to give a donation to me for this cause can follow up at any time. I am born and raised here in Washington, D.C., 41 years old. Basically, I have worked it in my past, law enforcement, training, and disability happened back in 1999 at the U.S. Postal Service. So far, it's been a long story, but the thing is, with all of y'all support out there, it'll be a well worth gifted thing for me. Basically, like I said, I'm born and raised here in Washington, D.C. I then did security. I have worked it in the school system, worked it with Winston Elementary School, fire security. I have worked it at Skate Palace off of Branch Avenue, Maryland. I have worked it at the Ibex Club that was back in the 90s doing security. My background is basically is in law enforcement. I have a certificate in training as far as in criminal justice. I had did different programs along with dealing with kids and children far as outreaching and programs far as getting them back into activities in community. You name it, I have done it. Basically, my hobbies are basketball, football. I love to DJ, part time. Listen to music and stuff, different rappers and singers. But anything that y'all can do to help me for support. Right now, I'm living in housing projects, the Housing Authority projects, basically here, a senior building, horizontal house apartments at 1150 12th Street Northwest, apartment 311, Washington, D.C., 2005. But y'all can go to my GoFundMe account and put in whatever that the God will allow you to do, and you'll be blessed in return, or you could just send it to my address here, the apartment 311, in the mail, or you can contact me personally on my cell phone at 202-607-6721 and speak to me directly, and then we can either meet up or we can find out a way for you to get it to me directly. Like I say, I'm well known in Southeast, where I was born and raised. I'm well known in Northwest. I'm well known in Northeast and Southwest. I worked here. Basically, was in the injury like I stated back in 1999 at the U.S. Postal Service, a spinal injury. I'm in a power wheelchair right now. The problem is my spine, lower back area cannot stand a long period of time due to my legs. Weight capacity, 370 pounds. Like I said, anything that y'all need to go forward with to help to get me this minivan to get around here in D.C., Maryland, Virginia, and also to see my family that's in Southeast area and Montgomery County area in different areas that will be very well off. I have reached out to different news mediators, Channel 7, Channel 8, Channel 9, Channel 4, you name the news mediators and staff members. I have reached out to the different rappers and the different, different nonprofits. So my thing is that if we all can come together as one group and reach out to a person, then we can deal with the whole matter and get it resolved. Like I said, I have worked in the city, worked in the system. I worked in the D.C. government and I also worked in the federal government. I have reached out, to form different nonprofits and things like that. I have also put in for trying to run for the council seat back when I was at Ward Southeast, over in Ward Southeast, Ward 8. But now, future for me, I will be looking forward to running for the mayor of D.C. I give shout outs to Mary Bowser. She's doing a pretty good job right now holding the seat as this year done passed. So you got 3 more years to go there. She holding that seat. So, I mean, my reach out to everybody is basically, if you can go to my GoFundMe.com and donate anything that you could donate to help for a used minivan. Or if you could donate a used minivan, you could donate it to me, which is Manuel Gaskin. Contact me on my cell at 202-607-6721. My email is manuelgaskin@gmail.com. Today is the first of New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody worldwide. Anything that y'all can do out there. This been a ongoing situation for 2015. Now it's 2016. We're gonna bring this all together now. Like I say, all the rappers and everybody come together. I got favorite rappers out there. You got 2 Chainz, you got Justin Bieber, you got Romeo, you got all of them out there. I'm a fan of all of them. Ice Cube, you name them. Like I say, I used to DJ myself and worked in different clubs and things like that for security and stuff like that. So that's another thing also. I'm looking for a job too. Like I say, with my background, like I say, I can't stand for a long period of time, but like I say, I have a law enforcement background, knowledge of the law and things like that, and it could definitely need it right now as time go by with what's going on in the communities and with Black Lives Don't Matter and different things that's going out there throughout the world with everything. And I've also reached out there to Miss Chief Kathleen Neer, the MPD Police Department. Like I said, I did 16 years as an explorer with the Explorer program up under MPD. That's a program that's set aside for a person to come in as you was 14 as get you the experience of what a police officer do. And like the ride-alongs and different things that they do. And as you turn like 21 or 22, you can actually go through the process and turn over, become a police officer. Like I said, I did years with that, and so I'm very familiar with Miss Chief Kathleen Neer. And also, this is a shout out to her also. If there anything that she has that I can do or be assistance with, she can follow up with me. I mean, I have resumes with my background on it. I'm willing to work ASAP. My income right now is only $733 monthly. That's a disability, but like I said, if I'm willing to do anything to get me a higher income than what I'm receiving now. I mean, because right now it's very hard to live off of the low income of only $733 a month, and You got to worry about food. You got to worry about hygiene products. You got to worry about clothing. You got to worry about whether or not you got to pay your phone bills and different things like that. So it's just not enough to live off of. And then everything is still rising, as far as rent, as far as car prices, as far as housing and things like that. So back to the matter, whatever y'all can do, y'all go to my account. Y'all can follow with me, all the news medias, whatever like that. And I'm willing to work with anybody. Thank you all. Signing off, Manuel Gaskin. God bless you all.